Happy birthday, by the way. And
thank you, brother.
Dude, you were moving good tonight. You were, all over the floor. You're picking KD up past half court. What was the motivation tonight?
We need a win. We're trying to keep this thing afloat, man. Hopefully we can get 30 back at some point, get KP back, get Seth back. Got to win some of these ones that you're not supposed to win. And, we want to have a good night tonight. It's always better to have a good night with a win.
Yes, sir.
Draymond, congratulations. Incredible performance. Talk about you got your starters all played over 30 minutes, 6 guys in double figures. Pods was phenomenal. Melton was phenomenal. I want to talk about L.J. Cryer coming off the bench. Had 12 points, made some big threes. Talk about him kind of coming out of nowhere and really stepping up big in this road win.
Well, we've been looking for LJ to come in and give us some minutes this time. And, he tweaked his hamstring when he got out here that first night he came up. And so he's been rehabbing that, but you can see on his face the last few weeks like he's just dying to get out there. And one thing we know he could do is shoot the ball. He was in training camp with us this year. I honestly thought he probably should have had the two-way early on, but he continued to work. He got it out the mud, and, he's a Houston kid. So see him have the game he had here, and it equals a win for us. It's a big-time moment for him.
Career high in minutes for L.J. Cryer, made threes and, of course, points. Let's talk about Brandon Podziemski. One of the key plays in ATO you guys ran with about 3:40 left in the fourth quarter. You dive to the basket. You get the and one on a nice pass from Pods. And then his overtime to help you guys. He goes 3 for 3 with 7 points. I thought Pods was huge, and quietly he has been over the last 3 weeks for you guys.
He's been playing great basketball. He's been playing the right way, making quick decisions, not holding the ball too long. He's been rebounding extremely well. You love to see guys take that next step, and, you're starting to see it all come together for him, which is great for him, great for us.
All right, Draymond, go celebrate your birthday down in H-Town. Congrats on a big-time win. Great game for you tonight.
Appreciate y'all.
Anytime. Draymond Green, 10 points. 8 assists and 5 rebounds tonight, 4 or 6 from the floor. But let's start with the crunch time tape with 3:40 left in the game. And I thought Steve Kerr drew up an excellent play to get things rolling again in the fourth quarter. This was a throwback game in the fourth quarter. It was low scoring as the Warriors won the quarter 20-19. But here's the play right here. Pods with a nice dime to Draymond Green. He gets the finish in the end one, Fezzi.
Right there, the plays, I think we said this in the pregame show. To win this game, you got to run some plays. You got to have some sets that you can get to. Draymond was one of the recipients of these plays over and over through the game.
And the attacks, Şengün. Paz made a great pocket pass there. Şengün got going in the second half, but I thought, Bonta, you hit it right on. Draymond Green coming out to start the game one-on-one, and Kevin Durant set the tone in the 30-20 first quarter.
No doubt about that. Şengün was in the midst of making 3 straight baskets for the Houston Rockets to pace them. But again, an excellent crunch time play here. Guy Santos with an excellent game, finding Melton for the triple. D'Anthony Melton, 10-22 from the floor, 23 points, 6 rebounds. Good to see him shoot the ball better as he's had a rough week from the perimeter. But Şengün, again, getting great position. If he can do that all night long, gets a nice little touch.
Baby Jokic, the Warriors actually did a great job on Şengün all night long. He made plays down the stretch, and that's why you have great players.
All right, later on, Warriors down 1. Horford with a crazy pass here at Central Station.
Give it
Draymond
back to
Horford
fella.
from the corner. And Horford has been rolling there from the three-point line. 3 of 6 tonight, 17, 6 and 5. An overall solid stat line. Ahmed Thompson loses the handle. Şengün picks it up.
Baby Jokic.
There it is right there. He doesn't want to set up out there, but that's good defense by Al Horford, who shows some excellent defense in overtime against Kevin Durant, of course. Then D'Anthony Melton down the stretch here. Great defense by KD. Now,
this is
Mully,
tough.
I was with you. I thought it was a foul on Kevin Durant.
This is tough. You got a one-on-one against a 7-footer. Kevin Durant, great sliding your feet, getting to the ball, and great heads up right there. After the ball, this foul call and the challenge, great heads up by Draymond to say, guys, go grab the ball, because whoever has the ball right there has possession after they make the call.
Play was overturned on the floor, so it was a jump ball. Warriors get possession. D'Anthony Melton ran to the corner in no man's land. Steve Kerr calls a late timeout. And, of course, the Warriors do not get a shot off as they work so hard to withstand the heat check from Reed Sheppard in that fourth quarter. One-on-one. And at that point, we were saying, Fez, you can't have a moral victory. You got to somehow, some way try to steal this game.
Yeah, the Warriors worked so hard. The first half, they had a great first half, did a great job limiting the Houston Rockets, really holding them to 20 points in the first quarter. and they started to get loose. The Houston Rockets did, and towards the end of the halftime. What I love is that the Warriors fought all the way through. The third quarter, I thought that the Warriors did a great job. Brandon Pajemski had a great third quarter. He was a spirited person in the second half. Both he and D'Anthony Melton attacking Guy Santos. This team showed you in different ways, whether it was rebounding the basketball against one of the best rebounding teams in the league right now. Matter of fact, one of the best historic rebounding teams, the Warriors.
The balanced attack. Warriors make 45 field goals, 14 threes, and 11 free throws. And we saw several plays. We saw them go back to the split action quite a bit, drop the ball in the post, collapse the defense, kick out for wide open threes. They wound up winning paint points 60-48, plus 12 in the paint. And we talked pregame how the size advantage was going to Houston. But a good balanced attack, and not just throwing in the post, spacing, attacking off the dribble, getting enough paint points to offset your three-point shooters. So both teams made 14 threes, but the Warriors did a much better job, I thought, playing in the paint, both on the post-ups and attacking off the dribble.
Just a -2 on the glass for the Warriors. So they did a great job battling with the Rockets on the boards. All right, let's pick up the overtime tape because the Warriors go in one-on-one. How are they going to survive? How are they going to survive another 5 minutes against the Rockets team looking for a top 3 seed in the Western Conference? We pick it up with about 2:38 left in overtime. 106.
Split action.
And split action there. Brandon Pajemski, 3 of his 7 in overtime. 3 of 3.
Get in the post. Great screen by Draymond Green.
26
Again,
points.
run it again.
Run it again and again.
And it always helps when the guy who has the ball in the post can go get his bucket. Right there, Paz gets the ball back and just drives through. Listen, everybody on the floor needs to be on attack, and we've talked so much about Draymond also being that guy. He also was, and it just led to this flow offensively.
There's Ahmed Thompson as the Rockets will miss some crucial free throws down the stretch, but they pick up the offensive rebound. Jabari Smith Jr., who had a rough night shooting tonight.
Don't let it get back to KD.
Kevin Durant with the tough shot. We've seen that over the course of his illustrious career. Rockets down 1 with a minute left in overtime. But the Warriors, they keep their composure.
Back into the post.
Mismatch here. Ahmed Thompson's a great defender.
Hey, Big Al, I see you, baby.
I'm getting physical down here. Down on the block, this is my territory. He gets the baby hook. And then Kevin Durant. The third of 3 free throws as he was fouled by D'Anthony Melton. He misses a third one. And the Rockets were not able to recover. And this is just a crazy play, Bully and Fezzi. D'Anthony Melton again with Reed Shepard on him. He gets by his man. But he spins into no man's land. Guy Santos on the glass. Melton with the heads-up play off the backboard. And the Warriors go up 3. They foul Kevin Durant before he can get a 3-point shot off.
Finally, he had 3 chances at this, Bonte. And eventually it was going to go in. I love the fact that, just look at this celebration.
Tough.
It
was a gritty win.
Tough.
I thought the Warriors, again, Bonte and Festus did a great job exposing mismatches in the paint. We saw Al Horford take Ahmed Thompson down the post. And D'Anthony Melton. As well as Reed Shepard played, those offensive rebounds, and they targeted him a lot in the pick and roll and going at him. And Şengün, that play with Draymond, that ATO was a big play going at Şengün.
No, the clip is past now, but I saw Draymond talking to Clint Capella at the end of the game, like, yo, what's he talking about? I wonder what that conversation was about. Anyway.
He didn't recognize him.
Bully didn't recognize him.
I didn't recognize him either.
Did he change his number?
What I love, I couldn't tell. I didn't play long enough. What I loved about this game, though, is that all around, I thought Draymond set the tone from the beginning. He's playing against Kevin Durant. This is one of the best scorers in the league. And we talked about KD he's been on a tear. The last 3 games, 30-plus points, multiple threes in those games. Tonight, even in overtime, they limit KD to 23 points. And he's been scoring, he averages 26 a game. So taking KD out the game was one of the ways to win this game. But rebounding was so crucial. You saw the game-winning bucket. That was an offensive rebound. The Warriors' size advantage was a problem coming to this game. And in every category, I feel like they just played out of their minds, just trying to get this win, trying to get out of the losing slump.
18 offensive rebounds for the Golden State Warriors, a +1 on the offensive glass. And Brandon Pajemski was in the mix as always. 18 of his last 22 games, he scored in double figures. It's his second straight 20-point game. Of course, he had the 20 in the first half against the Clippers. Well, tonight he saved his best for last. 26 huge points, 7 in overtime, 9 rebounds, played an excellent floor game. And we see why Steve Kerr plays this young man and gives him heavy minutes. Tonight, Brandon Pajemski, 39 minutes for the Golden State Warriors, and he made every second count, Willie.
Yeah, he was phenomenal all night long, big time in the overtime. Now, I thought Draymond made a great point. Pods and Steve Kerr's been harping on this. Give it up, get it back. That's split action. If the ball gets you, you're wide open, let it fly. If not, give it up and get it back. He drove KD down the lane. So a much better job with Pods, in my mind, Fezzi, especially the last 3 weeks, playing without the basketball. And you see any assists. You know, he had 1 assist but 9 rebounds. But Draymond gets 8 assists. Let other people make the play for you and get off the ball as soon as possible.
I mean, that 1 assist was to Draymond in overtime right there.
Play.
That big play. I mean, Pods, you can't say enough about what he's doing offensively, but I love the 9 rebounds. For your point guard to be that efficient and that he's that aggressive and really attacking the boards, you got to have your big guys back, especially in a game like this. You got 7-footer, 6'8", 6'10", across the board for the Houston Rockets to have your guard coming in like that. All these things give the Warriors a chance, and I thought they did all the little things to get this win.
Dude, how about Draymond Green and Al Horford?
Wow.
Big
combined.
Wow.
They were big time.
We've been waiting for some combinations there as Al Horford has gotten healthy. He's starting to pick up some starts. He's hitting the 3-ball. Draymond Green setting the tone defensively against Kevin Durant. What a team win for the Golden State Warriors. Shorthanded, did not matter. Two-way guys, well, they played great. LJ Cryer, a career high in points, made threes in minutes. You know Steve Kerr is pleased with his team's effort as they begin this 3-game road trip with the dub.